Welcome to Sports Focus, and Dak Prescott did not have 8 fumbles.
8 fumbles. 7.
7 fumbles?
No, he has 8 fumbles.
Jeffrey McIntosh, Kevin Sibbals. This is Sports Focus. Pow! Let's get right to it.
That bus be sitting right out front waiting for you.
The little one, the white one.
The small cheese wagon.
Lessman reporting.
Put them up on there. Here they come for you.
Let's start with some NBA news, Professor. Let's start with some NBA news. Klay Thompson.
Yeah, he was on fire.
Klay on fire. Do you think Golden State should just say, Klay, go do your thing? Instead of, you got KD and you got Curry. Do you think Golden State should just say, Klay, do your thing, man? Just go.
He gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, the biggest thing about that is all that didn't help him the next game because they lost by 20 to the Lakers.
Ooh.
What? This happened this week. No, they didn't lose the next night. They didn't lose the next night.
They lost to the Lakers.
Yeah, that was when. But who you think is if you had to get rid of the big 3, which one would you get rid of?
They'll get rid of Klay. You
think they'll get rid of Klay?
Yeah.
Because Curry's the more name or whatever, the 2-time MVP. I would get rid of Curry. I would keep him. He's taller than Curry, can take it to the hole, and I ain't never seen Curry do that. Remember that game he had 37 in a quarter. I ain't seen Curry do that.
They will get rid of Curry.
I mean, you think about it, it makes them that team that to be, challenged.
They're gonna keep Green, they're gonna keep Durant, and they're gonna keep Curry.
They got a bunch of top 5 players on their team. I mean, I don't know what team could say that.
To give.
Yeah, if it gets to that point,
it's too much money.
It's gonna be just like they did in Miami. It's gonna be one of those ones when, if he may get the ball a little less, when the media start talking about it like they did with Bosh. Well, why is Bosh there? Then all of a sudden they start feeding him the ball, and he scored 30 points in the game, and everybody okay again. And
Well, now another NBA player that is like on a historic level.
That dude there.
Wow,
he's on a mission.
He's on a mission. The first player.
Texas.
Yep, the first player since MJ since 1989 had 5 straight triple doubles. Don't know if he can be like, what's your favorite player that you keep saying? Oscar Robertson? Don't know if he can get to that level to average a triple-double.
The Big O?
The Big O. I don't think, now you talk about sports records, I don't think that'll ever be touched again. To average a triple-double. He's doing it. And maybe he can. I don't know. We'll see about that.
He's on a roll. I guess he's out.
Now, the team is not as successful as he is currently. The team is not. I don't think they got the record.
If Klay was to go there, that may happen.
Anything could happen.
That may happen.
I would want to be on his team if I was an NBA top 5 player. This is one of the best. In his position is point guard. Without question, he's the most athletic point guard in NBA history. I mean, that's no disrespect to any other point guards that ever played. I'm talking just strictly athletically. There's nobody that can do what he can do. So we'll see how the season turns out. Let's get to some NFL news, and sad for Earl Thomas, the great Earl Thomas, University of Texas. Broken tibia.
Another Texas player, huh?
Yes. And freak play, actually. His own player, Friendly Fire, ran into him. So he dropped some hints of retirement. There's another player that we see that might retire at an early age. I feel bad for him.
Why not? Don't want to get too messed up.
Yeah, because, these guys, they work hard during the off season to get to this point, and he got hurt. And I think it's good that a lot of these athletes now are retiring because they like, look, why keep pushing it? And in his situation, he got some money. Most importantly, he has a Super Bowl ring. So he's been to that mountaintop. He's regarded as one of the best players at his position. Why not? So Hope everything goes well for him.
Unless the biggest thing is he like Steve Smith Sr. and just don't want to go out as being injured and do want to finish his career right.
Yeah. Well, that's on him. He's the one that's going to have to make that decision. Now, to the ridiculous, Mr. Cam Newton getting benched for the first series of the Carolina game.
And that was a quick series.
Very quick because I think they ran something and then bounced off the hand to Tolbert and interception.
Touchdown.
I've been hearing on the web that this is one of the most ridiculous things that has happened because he didn't have a tie. And this is pictures the actual moment when the coach had confronted, courtesy of TMZ, that and you can see Cam's face. You can see he wearing turtleneck. And this is the most dapper athlete we have in today's sports. And because he didn't wear a tie, I'm going to sit you down. What message do you think that sent to the football team?
That's in the football team that you're not above the team. And if you don't follow the rules, you don't follow the rules. You have to take your punishment.
Got a point, because Jason Garrett, remember a couple of years ago or last year, he let 2 players go because they didn't have the tie or suit or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's the rules.
That was set by Tom Landry with that travel with the blazer and the tie. That was set by Tom Landry.
That's right. This is a business trip. This ain't me having fun. This is business.
That's right.
So, Cam. Now, my thing is, I don't see Cam getting on that bus every single time, but this is the first time he didn't wear a tie? You trying to tell me all these years he's been with this coach, he always wore a tie? So now you want to say
tie or bow tie?
Yeah, he always wears a tie or a bow tie. You most of the time see him in a bow tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time you see him in a bow tie. It's very seldom. But he said the biggest thing wasn't the tie. The biggest thing is, dude, 6'6", 6'5", somewhere around in there, 200-something pounds of muscle. You just ain't gonna go into JCPenney and grab a pack of shirts and say, I'm taking this. You're gonna have to go find a shirt. And he said he couldn't find one.
You gotta get size for it.
I guess he didn't want to look like he was wearing his little brother's shirt. And I don't blame him. I'll sit down the series. I'm not gonna walk around there looking like big man in a little coat. No.
Shout out to Rest in Peace Chris Party.
Right.
It's the truth. You put on that little tiny shirt and your arms, the sleeve is way up here.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
And you trying to wave to people, you can only go like this because the damn sleeve too short. Or every time you raise your arm, all of this starts showing. I don't blame him.
We'll see how the rest of the season turns out for Mr. Newton and the Panthers, which ain't looking too good.
No.
Quickly, Randy Gregory is reported that he might come back during the season, which I seriously doubt.
Where are you coming back for?
Because he was suspended for the...
Isn't he suspended for the regular...
That's what I said, but there was a report he can come back.
Yeah.
For the playoff?
No, for week 16 and 17. If.
Yeah. The one that messed up was McClain. So he's the one who did it again.
Yeah.
And wound up having to do the rest of the season.
Yeah. Do you think that'll help Dallas?
No.
You think that'll help Dallas with the pressure?
I think it would.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it helps in the rotation. No, it helps.
I'm gonna tell you why it'll help. Because
it helps in the rotation.
He have not been practicing with the team. He's gonna throw out the whole continuity of the team. No, he's gonna mess the team up.
It helps with the rotation. Nobody didn't say this dude had to play every day and going down.
Yeah,
it's gonna mess it
up. It helps with the rotation because you keep the fresher person in. He only had to play one series and give a person a chance enough to catch his breath to go back out there again.
He's gonna mess the rotation up.
We'll see how that turns out if he even gets on the field. I doubt it. Because it seemed like he just can't stay away from the marijuana.
But they'll do the limited playing time. He'll make it because it'll be good for the rotation. Whether he's gonna be a big impact, no.
If that. NFL Week 14, the byes are over. There's 4 weeks left in the season. 4 games left, just like that.
That was fast.
Your Week 14, that means your fantasy playoffs have started for some leagues. Some brothers up in here made it in both of them. And congratulations to everyone that's playing fantasy football and they made it.
Sweet 16.
Now, let's get some NFL games. The Texans and the Colts.
Woo! Okay.
Now this is division now. Both teams is 6-6.
Hard game.
This is a tough one. It's at the Colts. Colts got a victory.
Yeah,
Texans
against the
lost.
Jets. It was the Jets.
So I'm gonna take the Colts in this
I
one.
take the Colts at home.
Yeah, I like the Colts.
I take the Colts at home.
I'm saying neutral, but I think it's the crazy stuff. Let's go for the Houston Texans. I'm playing underdog.
Yeah, underdog. That's gonna be you the whole fantasy playoff underdog. Moving forward,
Upset because I'm in.
the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another divisional game
in Tampa.
In Tampa?
in Tampa.
Tampa
I like
defense
the
always
Bucks.
looking good, yeah.
I like the Bucks.
Yeah, but Drew Brees love to put up 9 billion points, but I don't think he'd do it against Tampa.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it because he didn't do it last week. He got me the necessary points to, But you know what? We gonna let that go. I'm taking Tampa all the way, and that's why if I did have Drew Brees, I would sit him down and start Matt Stafford.
Somebody upset.
So everyone's taking Tampa. I see.
Wow.
Let's move to the Monday nighter.
Somebody needs some feminine hygiene products.
Ravens at the Patriots. This is a huge game. I'll pick this by my damn self. Baltimore. I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I'm going with the Patriots.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Going with the Ravens.
Just because.
Yep. That's good.
But they have to keep pace with the Steelers.
I'm going with LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took the Patriots, but I feel like Pitta, who I picked up on my fantasy, and none of y'all could use, is gonna have a big game. So yeah, that's another one I got on you. Next game is a huge one. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
I'll take the Steelers. Antonio.
Big Bills. Steelers. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills.
Good win for me too.
You have Antonio and Big Ben, right?
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, it's an upset, and Buffalo gonna win that game. Big Ben gonna throw for 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and 137 yards. Watch.
It's so
Shady.
it's so shady, isn't it?
Shady's gonna have a big game.
So shady.
Shady McCoy is gonna run for at least 179 yards. Watch.
Oh my goodness.
Next game. Seattle at Green Bay.
Aaron
Rodgers.
Another, yeah.
He's another one.
I take Seattle.
At Green Bay?
At Green Bay, I take Seattle.
Yeah? I'm going to take the Packers at Green Bay.
I'm gonna take Seattle.
Yeah,
They're not scared of the elements.
No.
So I'll give it to them.
I think Green Bay going to pull it out, even though they look kind of shoddy but I think they got their mojo back, and I think they're going to come through. Anybody got Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I got Aaron Rodgers.
You got Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, I do.
Aaron Rodgers is going to rush for a touchdown, throw for 2.5.
How the heck you get 2.5?
Because you ain't getting no damn points. Last game, and it's the Sunday nighter. The Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Football Giants.
Evil individual. He just upset because he lost.
Can them Cowboys make it 12?
JPP out.
JPP is out for this game. I just want to throw out an interesting stat that I just heard. I don't know if you knew about this. Ezekiel Elliott, high school, college, now in the NFL, has yet to lose a road game.
Wow.
High school, college, NFL.
Wow. That's crazy.
How sick is that as a stat?
I'm going for the Giants just for that.
I know you going for the Giants because you ain't nothing but a Judas anyway. Forget you. And I put the hex on your fantasy for the rest of the season.
That's some.
I like the Dallas Cowboys to go for number 12 in a row. And we'll see how the rest of the season goes for them. Thank you, Mr. McIntyre. Thank you, Kevin Stibbles. And thank you for the fake Steeler in the back.
He upset with you.
Peace.